Hi boys and girls, we're going to draw some shapes now using shading to make them look three-dimensional. Today I'm just going to draw a really simple cup, just like a cylinder, and show you how to shade it so it looks like it's three-dimensional, and you can use this same strategy to make any shape you look three-dimensional. Even the fancy bubble writing that Miss Boland showed you in one of the other clips, you could even make the letters look three-dimensional using the same strategy. So the first thing I'll do is just draw my cup that I'm going to be starting with. There you go. It's just a cylinder, but I'm going to turn it into a cup and make it look very three-dimensional with some shading. Now the best way we do this is using my imagination. I'm going to imagine a source of light, so it could be a window open or a lamp or something, but I'm going to imagine the light is coming from this direction. So it's coming from over there and it's coming from this direction. If the light's coming from that direction, this side of my object is going to be nice and lit up, and this side of my object is going to be shaded and dark because the light won't get to it. So, and I'm just going to remember where the light source is coming from the whole time I'm doing the shading on my on my cup. So I need a lead pencil. The first thing I'm going to do is nice and dark and going sideways, not up and down. I'm going to colour in. It's very important that you go sideways and not up and down. Up and down feels like it would be easier, but it helps with the shading if you go sideways. So the first thing I'm going to do is nice and dark, pressing nice and hard, filling in all the gaps. Colour in just a strip down the side of my cup. That's going to be the shadow. Remember, the light's coming in from this side and the shadow's on this side. And can you see I'm colouring in sideways, not up and down? That's going to help us. Next I want to do that exact same colouring in, about the same next to it, but I'm going to press a little bit softer this time so it's not quite as dark as the first time I did it. And it's a bit easier the second time when you don't have to press harder. Make sure you're not having any white gaps. There you go, I've just pressed a little bit lighter, and I'm going to do that one more time down here, pressing even lighter again. So this is why you can't do activities like this with a texter. It has to be a pencil, because pencils are great in that you can change the shade of the pencil by how hard you press. So I'm just very lightly colouring this in, pressing very lightly. You can see I'm holding my pencil right at the back so that can rest very gently on the paper. I'm not holding it right here, it's very hard to do. I hold it right at the back so I can only move my finger a little bit, but the pencil moves a lot. That's 3 times. Now I think what I'll do now is just with my finger, just gently, not too much, just rub them a little bit together so you can't see the pencil lines as easily. Try not to get smudges everywhere. I've got more pencil on the end of my finger now. So now it's starting to look a little bit more 3D. The next thing I want to do is colour in the inside of the cup. Now remembering the light source is coming from this direction, and that's the shadow side. So if the light's coming from this direction and my cup is going to be catching the light, it would make sense that this part of the cup on the inside would be the lit up part, and the shadow would be on this side, on the inside of the cup. So I'm going to draw some shadow on that side of the cup, and we'll see what that looks like. I think that looks pretty good. And there we have it, boys and girls. There we have a 3D cup using shading. Now you can apply that same shading principle to any other shapes you like. You can do it with circles or even pictures like a picture of a tree, or like I said with bubble writing. As long as you know where the light's coming from and where the shadows are going to be, you should be able to make anything look 3D.
J-Rez.